Farzana Kharawala and I'm a councillor at Leighton-Linslade Town Council. I have been since I was elected in 2015. So why did I really become a councillor? Well, the short answer is that I actually just was asked by the then mayor at the time, who was looking for someone that was interested in people, good at listening, making connections, and just a level-headed approach as to how you're going to communicate with people and get that voice heard at council. I suppose the biggest reason, if I dig a little deeper, is really because I think it's really important to get our voices heard in the right forum. And it's no use just taking off and complaining on social media about local issues. It's really about making sure that where you can make a difference is where your voice is actually going to get heard. So to actually get really involved in my local council, I think as a newly elected councillor, going back a few years now for me, it's really important to start to learn quite early on the mechanics of how a council works. And that means making sure you're going through published agendas, reading papers, so that when you get to your committee meetings, you understand what the background is around that topic, and then you can offer something hopefully meaningful to that discussion. Achievements are really hard to measure as a councillor. I would say no news is good news, because it means that everything is running smoothly and people are generally happy with the place where they're living and working, and you're not hearing about any great issues. There will always be rumblings that you hear as town councillor. Dare I say it, most of that comes from social media, but it's important that you stay focused and realise that town council business is dealt with at council, and try not to get distracted by what's going on social media. It's really rewarding being a town councillor. It's not something, as I said earlier, that I ever thought was going to be on my radar personally, but I can't imagine life now as not being involved in my community.